Take me to the liquor store and point me to the bottles that will make.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Devo here with none other than Craig Stickland. Brother, how's it going?
Amazing, man. How you doing?
Doing fantastic. The last time I saw you, you were just coming off your world tour with Coldplay, which was awesome. Played alongside with Alessia Cara. How was that experience like?
It was the most incredible experience I've ever done in my entire life. Yeah, it was amazing, man. It was just a dream come true.
Good for you. And you've been working extremely hard, coming out with your new single, Warning. Well, should be coming out this...
Drops on Friday. Yeah, yeah.
I'm excited about that. You think outside of the box, and just as we're getting into your music, I also want to talk about some of the outside projects you've been doing and working on, which is the infamous Batmobile, aka the Stickland. Well, I don't know. We have to call it something.
I was trying to find a name for it. I'm thinking about calling it Vincent Van Gogh.
Ooh.
Vincent Van Gogh.
Vincent Van Gogh.
Yeah. I was thinking maybe.
I like that. So that project coming out, how's it been going?
It's been amazing. It's funny, as a musician, I've been trying to come up as a musician for my whole life, and it's taken me quite a while to make an impact or even make a living doing it. It's only been recently. I feel like with the ever-changing music industry, you have to almost be an entrepreneur more than anything. You're not just a musician anymore, otherwise you're just going to get left behind. So I'm always thinking about different ways to reinvent the wheel, as you said. So yeah, I built this. I have a bunch of touring coming up, and I was trying to find a way to reduce the cost, to be honest with you, because if you're touring, it's expensive. You have to pay for hotels. I didn't own a car at that point, so I had to buy a car, or I had to rent a car, or anything was going to cost me a fortune. So I started finding all these people online who had converted vans, and so I bought a Mercedes diesel Sprinter van, and it's a 170-inch wheelbase, so it's a massive van, and it's 7 feet tall, so I can stand up in it. It's the only van you can stand up in fully. Wow. So there's all these people that have converted vans, so I converted a Sprinter van into a solar-powered, fully off-the-grid tour bus. Yeah.
That is insane. All by yourself?
All by myself, yeah. The internet is an amazing thing. Taught me everything. Taught me everything, yeah.
What's going to be the first drive for you in that van?
So I land back in LA. I'm originally Canadian, but I live in LA now. And I'm driving up the coast to Victoria to start the tour basically tonight. I leave tomorrow morning probably. Wow. Yeah.
You're beasting it right now. And there's a quote that I was just reading up that you said. It was like the first, it's the three things you are. And I think the first one is a songwriter.
Oh, yeah.
And
yeah, so I would say songwriter first, musician second. What did I say third?
And then third, it was...
Well, we got singer-songwriter in both. Would that count for
yes.
Just one? Just counts for just one. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
What did I say? Musician, singer-songwriter.
I'm trying to remember myself. It was great though,
okay.
and I just we'll figure it out. I'll definitely
we'll get back to you.
But I love that quote by you, and songwriting is your passion.
I think there's a lot of great people who can sing and who can play, but if you wanna make an impact in the world, you need to make some art that resonates with people. You need to make something that people are gonna listen to and connect with. And when we were touring with Coldplay, like we spoke about, that's what Chris Martin and the rest of the band have mastered perfectly well. Every lyric that he sings, and the reason they sell it 100,000 2 nights in a row is because everything that he sings, everyone in that stadium of 100,000 people feel that he's singing directly to them because they've been through that experience before. And that's, as a songwriter, I strive to leave behind a legacy and leave behind work that I'm proud of.
And you're going to be co-starring in dark new TV music series Lost Generation. How the heck is
Man. So that's a funny story. Not a funny story, but I've always wanted to be a full-time musician. That's all I've ever wanted to do, but it's hard, man. I would say the hardest thing I've ever tried to accomplish in life is that, and it's taken me a long time to do it. So I always had to have other jobs like serving, bartending. I did that for 10 years, man. Bartending, serving, I hated it. So I'd always do little things like acting and modeling just to kind of try and make a couple extra grand here that would just let me pick up less shifts at the bar. So when I got the Coldplay tour with Alessia, I booked out with all my agencies, and I told them I was unavailable for the next foreseeable future. And my agent called me and she's like, "Listen, man, you need to pick up the phone because this production company," it was actually Ron Howard's production company, which is pretty crazy. She's like, "Listen, Ron Howard production company is calling you. They want you to put yourself on tape for this role. I don't know why they're so adamant, but they've legitimately called me every single day." Wow. I'm like, wow. All right, fine. I'll put myself down on tape for it, whatever. So I ended up meeting with the director the next day. They loved my tape, and she offered me the role the next day. And I was conflicted because I was supposed to do the Coldplay European dates. But then the timing actually worked out where we shot the series in Montreal. It's an amazing dirty, gritty series about. It's an EDM-based musical. It's really cool, and basically, yeah, it worked out so that the European dates conflicted, but the second I finished shooting, I was able to fly for the first North American date. So I skipped Europe, and I still got the best of both worlds, so it worked out really well. And it's out now. You can watch it everywhere. Not everywhere. You can watch it on Go90, which is Verizon's new app.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what's next? What's on the next few months for you?
So Warning drops on Friday, like we talked about. Then I have another single that I've been recording called Stop at Nothing, which I'm thinking is going to be the next single. I'm thinking. And then touring. A lot. I'm going to live in this van for the next foreseeable future to get my music out there.
Where could we follow you to see these vlogs that you'll be posting?
Okay, so you can follow me on every single social network at Craig Stickland. So a lot of people mess that up. A lot of people say Strickland, which is not the case. It's Stick and then Land. They were actually making fun of me. Everyone on the JoJo camp. I just finished a European tour with JoJo, and her whole team is amazing. And I had a monitor guy, Irv. He was on the mic every night because he would make fun of me because every night I'd say it's Craig Stick Land. So I'd be like, it's Stick and then Land, Stick and then Land. So he would be in my ears talking to me and no one else could hear. And he's like, yeah, that's Stick and then Land, that's Stick and then. Before I would even do it too, I'd be like, all right, I got one more song yet. And he's like, Stick and then Land, that's Stick and then Land. So on the last night, I totally forgot. I didn't realize that they actually had my logo. Yeah. So they put it up on the screen behind me. And I didn't turn around once when I was performing. So all the guys are ribbing into me because I was basically, all right, guys, it's Stick and then Land. You know, a lot of people mess that up. It's Stick and then Land, guys. Just to reiterate, it's Stick and then Land. Meanwhile, it's up on the screen behind me and everyone's like, dude, we can read.
Stick and then Land, Stick and then Land, like every time you said it.
They started flashing it. They were messing with me. Irv's in my ears being like, Stick and then Land, Stick and then Land. And then the front of house, and we're flashing it. And they're like, dude, you know that your name was up there when you were trying to tell people how to spell it, right? I was like, oh, man.
Hey, it happens. But as long as people get it now, make sure you do it right. Yeah. And we're going to be following you on your tour across Canada. You'll be back here in Toronto in March.
In March for 3 shows at the Danforth Music Hall.
You know where to follow his experience at www.bestfan.com. Guys, it's your boy Devo signing out. Hope you all enjoyed that video, and if you haven't already, the subscribe button is down below to see your favorite interviews and segments. Also, to catch us on our latest, visit us at www.bestfan.com.